Good morning, beautiful souls, and happy Sunday to you all. I am Miss Psychic D. As usual, I'm here to offer the collective consciousness. Anybody who comes and subscribes, likes, comments, shares, invests positive energy into my channel, some spirit-led insight and guidance from this moment forth. I would love to say what the date is, but I really don't know. I know it's the 17th or 18th or something, but either which way, I want to take this opportunity to thank each and every one of you for your positive interactions, for your support. Over the last week, I know it's been a really tough time for a lot of people. A lot of ego deaths going around, ending of old karmic cycles. We are just about to tap in 44 on the camera into our new cycles. So if you have been doing the energy work and you've been with me riding the ebbs and the flows and the ups and the downs and all that sort of jazz, please know that we are so close to being spat out on the other side of this. It's not funny. So I'm really looking forward to today's reading, if I'm really honest, and I'm really looking forward to next week channeling the July overall collective energy for the month of July as well. So once again, thank you all so much for your kind donations and support. I really do appreciate it, especially as I share my own journey with you, what's happening behind the scenes with the energy work that I'm doing for myself and my world. So love you all. Thank you so much. All right, we're going to get stuck straight into it because I've actually chosen quite a few decks of cards at the today because I feel like we need to get a little bit from everywhere. So please, as always, you guys, I'm reading energy. So take what you need and leave the rest. Just because today's message may not resonate with you or whatever, you can go back and watch previous videos because there may be a message or a bit of guidance in there that you can use and apply to your life. But I'm going to use the Monology cards first to tap into the collective energies. This is, basically what's happening in the universe around us at the moment. So this card jumped out. We've got Show the World the Real You. My throat chakra is literally closing up as I'm trying to start this. So I hope you all are expressing your truth, working on your throat chakras, whole chakra alignment really, if you feel pulled to do that. But we are really being encouraged to be authentic with ourselves and with others right now. A lot of you are facing fears and doing it anyway. You can see it through all my posts and my transparency and my authenticity that I'm doing it too. So it's really time to start speaking your truth. Just asking them to remove that because I don't want to feel what the collective are feeling. But yeah, guys, it's really important they start showing the world the real you, warts and all, All right. Oh, what's this one? Yeah. Okay. So we've got confidence is the key to your success. So a lot of you, if you are doing the personal development work, you may be starting to feel a little bit more confident in yourself. This is going to apply to many, many areas and aspects of your life, but confidence is going to be the key. So if you know what you want, you're really tapping into who you are, what you deserve, what you're worthy of, what your morals, values, boundaries, all that are. What I love about this is that if you tap into your own confidence and you show the world the real you from this moment forth, we've got a win-win outcome that is forecast. Here comes the balance. Balance in love, balance in money, balance in perspective, they just said, perspective. So a lot of you may be experiencing contrast at the moment to help you shift your perspective in life. Everything that you see or experience that is unwanted is just showing you what is more so wanted in your life. So they just told me scales of justice. So the scales of justice, obviously karmic, are coming into play right now. So trust your intuition, go with the flow. It's time to release negativity. Like I say, we always do this process each and every day. You're always going to wake up and experience something that's a bit of a contrast, something that doesn't really float your boat, something that doesn't make you feel good or anything. It's always a prime time to take that unwanted thing and turn it into something that is more wanted and give that more focus and airtime. So yes, we are at the tail end of this on a linear time frame. I'd say probably about 5 days. So use this time wisely, use your linear time wisely. Because a new start is coming as well. So not only is a new start is coming, we've got a win-win outcome. So are you making positive choices for yourself? Are you lining your thoughts and emotions up with what you actually desire? Are you showing up in the world? Are you being authentic and transparent? There's no shame in admitting if you've made a mistake, if you know, you understand that something's been holding you back, especially with all the light workers out there or anyone who is of influence or in the coaching or mentoring sides. It's really important that you too show you that you're a vulnerable person as well, and that vulnerability is not a weakness. It's an aspect of self that you can admit that is not serving you well, and that you are moving forward and help teach others through the clarity of an example. I feel like I'm just taking that advice on myself. So yeah, please be authentic to yourself right now. Try not to allow other people to influence your energy and make choices and decisions for you, because it'll fail you every time. And we also got meditate and contemplate. So there's still that balance between balancing out your spirituality side, doing the spiritual practices, getting the spiritual based answers, all that sort of stuff, and actually coming back to self and going, all right, well, what's my next best logical step? What movements and actions am I going to take to help me move forward? So what I love about the, like I say, I read the energy of the cards, but what I love about this is that not only is the balance, scales of justice coming and the balance is coming in for you if you follow your intuition and do what, you know, is conducive to your higher being. Because, you know, the two fishies here, emotionally it'll get better and balanced as well. So communication, because my throat chakra closed up so strongly before I even started, it is, you got to start communicating your truth and speaking your truth, regardless of how someone else perceives you, regardless of how what they do with that information, regardless of how you're seen or viewed from others. Don't know, because I've got a strong feeling. We'll get into some wisdoms, but I've got a strong feeling that if you communicate authentically, transparently, and they just said that saying, speak up even if your voice shakes, and I know that's a thing with mental illness. It's a saying, can't get in reading mine. But anyway, even if you're hesitating in speaking your truth right now, you need to do it because it'll set you free. And I'm pretty sure that Spirit channeled a message about that, and I shared it as a post during the week. So now's your time. How bad do you want it? Build your confidence. A win-win outcome is forecast and a new start is coming. So don't you want to be on the tail end of that? All right, so in the wisdoms, we do have the clean it up energy. So just make sure that if you are releasing anything from your life, people, places, things, thoughts, habits, behaviors, all that sort of stuff, that you are replacing it with something better. What I find a lot of people do when I coach and mentor them is that they go, right, I'm giving up the drink, I'm giving up the ciggies, I'm giving up that person, I'm giving up this, I'm giving up this lifestyle and all this sort of stuff. And then they get stuck in lack and loss and scarcity. It's really important that if you're going to release something, that you replace it with something else. So for me, it's instead of ciggies, I do star jumps. So I've released the ciggies, but I'm replacing it with star jumps, because my health and well-being is first and foremost, you know, something that I'm working on right now. So it can be anything. So if you are, a lot of people are stepping out of this hermit type energy as well. So if you are stepping out, just get out and be social in an aspect that is comfortable for you, because you're releasing the hermit and you're replacing it with a bit of stimulation. You don't want to be overstimulated too quick, because you'll probably bounce back to this. So we are cleaning up. A lot of you will feel like you're still in a fork in the road. It depends on how self-actualized you are. It depends on how much you come back to self and you really do know what you want and what you don't want. If you are struggling right now and you do have a belief that you're taking 2 steps forward and 1 step back, you got to come back to self right now and say, no, you know, I'm always moving forward. Energy is forever circulating. It's forever moving forward. I'm going to go with the flow from now on. And I need to stop telling myself that I'm stuck, that I'm stagnant, that something's going wrong, that I'm broken, that I need to fix something, that I need to go back and clean that up, anything like that. All you have is now. All you have is now. And it's what you do in your now that, you know, is most important. We are poised for change. We are poised at the moment. So we are regrouping and recalibrating. A lot of us are really suffering from probably not receiving instant gratification from things. Trust me, patience has been the key all week. Honor yourself if you have been patient and you've just been trusting the process a little bit more, that you've been identifying, you know, your shortcomings, so to speak, so you can replace them with whatever's upcoming. That's that release and replace energy. We are poised for change, and what we're poised for is this win-win outcome that is forecast for us, that this new start that is coming in for us. It's going to take confidence in yourself, in your dreams, in your abilities, in your understandings and your knowings. That's what's going to get you there. Because you are being asked to show the world the real you right now. If you're not being real and truthful and honest with yourself, this can get very icky for you. This could also be aspects of other people. Maybe other people are starting to show you their real colors. Maybe you can feel their lack of authenticity, their lack of decision, their lack of drive, their lack of motivation, their lack of being able to communicate. You know, like attracts like. So if you're experiencing that, then there's obviously aspects of yourself that are attracting those type of people or environments or experiences into your life. But the main thing that I really want to share with you, if you want to release and replace anything right now, it's that if you're seeing aspects of other people that you don't like, instead of allowing it to cause chaos and conflict within your own life, treat it as a catalyst, treat it as a mirror for everything that's within you that you know that you need to adjust right now. That's going to be really, really important. So, okay, so that's the wisdom. I'm going to use my new Celtic cards. What are they called again? The Celtic Spirit. I really, really connect with these. I've had a lot of fairy energy communicating with me, and those who've had readings with me over the last couple of days, you'll understand, because we've gone on into a totally different world. It's blown some people's minds. It's blown my own mind. But I feel like the fairies are communicating through me for the person I'm reading for, to help piece aspects of their life together, if that makes sense. So it's all new to me too, but I love these cards. So we'll see what the Celtics say. Oh, these two were literally stuck together. Lovely. So we got sacred waters, deep healing, emotions, and pilgrimage. So we are on a deep healing journey, and I've been bantering on about that for the last 2 or 3 weeks. Trust the process, go with the flow, and make the adjustments as you need to. If you need to express how you feel to anyone, obviously invest in a counselor or someone that you can sort of just purge. They just told me greatest purge. So we are really going through a massive purge in our life. Some of you are purging physically. I've actually read and channeled some wonderful messages, and I don't usually do legal or health related matters because that's a responsibility. I'm not a medic or anything like that, but there are a lot of people coming to me with health concerns or loved ones with health concerns right now, and it's because it's part of this purge. So always go and get your checks done, obviously, but if all your medical checks come back A-OK or whatever, please know that this is an energy purge that you're going through, and it does get icky. And yeah, I know, going through it myself, you know, I have little aspects of myself that come out and I'm like, oh, I don't like that. But it's all just part of the purge. It's all part of the purge. So deep healing, emotions, and pilgrimage. A lot of you are setting your sights higher and are going on your own pilgrimage and really starting just to say yes to things that only you desire. We've got step out. So we've got hidden, courage, and camouflage. So are you going to choose from this moment forth to camouflage yourself, to be a chameleon, to constantly keep putting on different masks? Wherever you are in your world, there's some people that mask themselves when they're in relationships, and they put another mask on when they go to work, and then they put another mask on when they go to their in-laws, and they put another mask on when they go to the shops. You know, it's time to step out of that chameleon type energy. I love how these are all banding together, because we need to show the world the real you. Off go the kookaburras again. Positive communication. So yeah, step out. If you've been hermetized, get out and get some stimulation. Confidence and courage is going to be the key to your success. And showing the world the real you by releasing any form of mask or camouflage that you're wearing. You know, especially when you deal with intuitives, because intuitives will naturally see straight through you. They will, or those who are really close to you, you've got a really close bond with them. You know, you can put on the mask, you can put on a false facade, you can do all that sort of stuff. But those who know you really well, or those who do have a soulmate-based relationship with you, they'll see straight through you. They'll see straight through you. So you might as well just be yourself. Be yourself and allow other people the option and the opportunity to accept you for who you are, or to leave you alone. It doesn't matter, because you'll never be without. You'll never be without. We also got She of the Woods, peace, connection, and home. So a lot of you are coming back to self, which is your one and only most important home. But I feel like a lot of people will start attracting experiences, people, nurturing, nourishing. It's very feminine type energy. You're just going to know what feels like home to you. I could feel you all calling out for it. That just feels like home. It feels like resonance, you know. It feels like comfort. It feels like ease. It's easy. It's that type of energy. A lot of you are getting the feeling of it, but your physical experience may not be representational of that. So please just keep going in your emotional space of it. Call it in. Call the energy in. By loving and nurturing yourself. But there are some really positive connections that are coming in. Connect with Mother Earth, obviously, first and foremost. I've been doing that every single morning. I've diligently come out every single morning and have been doing my own energy work. I shared a little photo of that yesterday as well. So, you know, there is a lot of peace coming to a lot of situations. You will access these positive connections that you are seeking, but you're going to have to step up and be the real version of you without the camouflage, in full courage, in full confidence. Stop hiding away from the world or hiding away from your problems. You are stronger than you give yourself credit for. Drop the worries, the burdens, the guilt, the apologies. The only way that you can do that is to give it or to look after yourself. There is a light at the end of the tunnel here. It has been a very dark time for a lot of people. I get that. But there's only moving forward. Here we go, the Empress. We are just about to step into the birth of new things. This can also be a very fertile time. So make sure you be very mindful of what seed you place and what you water from this moment forth. This is a fertile time physically. So if you are wanting to fall pregnant, have a baby or anything like that, please release the resistance. I know I work with a lot of people who do go through IVF or go through other means to help them, you know, conceive and stuff. The number one resistance or blockage for that Spirit have told me, is the fact that every time they have a round or a process, they focus on the absence of it. They focus on, it didn't work last times. They focus on, this is costing me a lot of money. That's very specific, but that's with this card. So if you are struggling to conceive right now, if you can release that resistance a little bit for yourself and just say it'll happen when it's meant to. Everything happens in divine order. My baby in spirit is waiting to connect with me as much as we're waiting to connect with it. All that type of energy, that would be really, really good right now. This can also just be the birth of new ideas. A lot of people are doing startups, businesses, anything like that. It's really important that you place positive seeds and you water it, you know, and start calling it in by using those positive affirmations. So this can be work. If this is relationships, this can be people who may be single. They may start in a fresh new relationship and really start placing the seeds and watering it and nurturing it and showing it love, everything that it deserves. Or this, if you're already in a committed relationship, your relationship could go through a bit of a rebirth as well. So obviously everyone's going to be in a different timeline of that. Take it as you wish. But the Empress to me is about stepping into that real feminine based energy, giving birth to new ideas, conceiving children, conceiving thoughts, all through the answers, all through being strong, all by tapping into your confidence, all by tapping into your courage, by releasing the false facades, by being truthful, authentic and transparent with yourself, by stepping out rather than staying in. You're not stuck, you are poised. You are poised. We are just about to jump energetic timelines, you guys. A week. They just keep saying a week, things will change. What's going to change is that your new start is going to come from the seeds that you water, the seeds that you plant and the stuff that you water. And a win-win outcome is forecast anyway. So are you focused on winning at the moment, or are you focused on losing and lack? That's where you're going to be at. It is a great time. Look, we're going through a tower moment. So we are exactly where we're meant to be. Things need to fall away so new things can take their place. It really is that simple. Are the emotions at the moment rocky and unstable, and do we have to make choices we don't want to make, and do we have to actually wake up and put effort and consistency and determination and dedication into our dreams and desires or whatever we're trying to give birth to? Absolutely. That's life. We still have to do the work, the physical work and that. But what's the last month has been all about is about us getting our thoughts and emotions into alignment with what's to come for us. So a little trick you may want to do from this moment forth if you're struggling is just stop focusing on how it is and how it's been. Grab yourself a beverage, go outside, do a meditation, do some contemplation, do whatever floats your boat that's in a healthy way, and actually visualize your life in 3 to 6 months now. What does it look like to you? Who's involved in that? What are you doing? What's the feeling attached to it? For me, it's playful, it's enthusiastic, it's what's next, it's easy, it's effortless, it's flowy, it's I just keep saying easy. That's what I keep saying. It's new and it's fresh and it's exciting, and I really tap into that sort of feeling, and I do that for about 10 to 15 minutes a day just to keep that momentum going, even though my current reality may feel like this. So that's what some of you are being encouraged to do. Just look in your own cup from now. Follow your intuition. Only accept and say yes to things that actually add value to your cups. Even if you've hit rock bottom emotionally, sometimes that's the perfect place to start, because you get to fill your cup up with the exact same thoughts, people, places, things that you actually want. You know what I mean? So nothing's going wrong. It's what you do with it that really matters. From this moment forth. Oh, yeah, don't worry. You're going to be karmically rewarded for what you've released. It's happening see the drained cups here? Loss, lack, scarcity, hit. But here's your cup. Focus on your cup. Intuitively release. Do some cord cutting meditations. Because what you're asking for, seriously, in the next couple of weeks has the true fundamental, if you tap into your, especially if you start communicating with others, authentically and transparently, it has the potential to come in. If you're applying for a new job and you're giving birth to a new business, you want to confidently and with courage say, hey, this is my business, this is what I do. I can guarantee you this outcome. My low power mode just come on, so I hope that didn't interrupt the video. But anyway, start putting your best foot forward. Have those conversations with the people that you wish were part of your future dynamic, whatever it is for you. The Chariot, this change is going to come in hard and fast over the next couple of weeks, and it's positive movement forward. So I hope you're up to speed with it, because I'd hate for any of you to miss out on what is actually part of this new start that's coming in for you. Yep. So if it is work, money, a lot of financial shifts and abundant shifts coming in for you guys. So keep working, keep plodding away. It's all going to boil down to affirmation, scripts, and communication. Hey, it really is. I think there's enough potential for a lot of people to come into the love that they seek, the money that they're searching for, the success. Let's just go overall. The success that they're seeking. Sorry, give me something else. Now I feel like I'm rushed because my battery's running low. The success that they're seeking, and it can come back threefold, but they're just hesitating and not knowing that they are strong and courageous enough. I'd hate for you to miss out, guys. Don't miss out. I do have another thing coming up next week, which you might want to keep an eye out. I won't say what it is just yet, but I sort of really want to tap into my coaching and mentoring side. So if you do want to be coached or mentored or anything like that, this service may be of benefit for you. All right. So with the fairies, your wish is being granted. A new start is coming. A win-win outcome is forecast. It's coming in, guys. It's coming in. A lot of you are stepping up into a spiritual teacher roles. It doesn't mean that you have to do it as a business, but you may find that you've ascended enough that you all of a sudden got "talk to me" written on your head, and people just start talking to you. I will be releasing some videos on how to shield and protect yourself and do all that sort of stuff next week, so don't worry about that. But don't be surprised if you are, in your own right, going to be inspired to step up and help teach or motivate or mentor others in some way. You may be just someone's beacon of light no matter what level that you do that on. So holiday seems to be coming up for all my private clients. So if you are seeking a holiday, that could come up for you. But I think whenever I tap into this energy and when I'm reading for a collective, Spirit is saying, hey, how about you just treat life as one big holiday? You know, you're going to be on the slippery slide. You're going to go up and down. You're going to get wet. You're going to sit around fires. You're going to have it, create your life like it's a holiday. And what does that look like to you? Use your visualization processes. All right. So I'm going to tap into some deities. If you do believe in non-physical and you want to call upon any non-physical deity in specific, these are for you. Oh, same as last week, I think. We got Krishna, so we got devotion. So we are coming into very loving times, whether this is a love in relationships, whether this is a love of money, whether this is love of life, they just said. Love of life. Treat your life like it's one big holiday. You know, wake up with purpose and go to bed satisfied. Only include those people who actually add stimuli to your life, that add value to your life, that are fun, that are playful. And when things aren't that way, that will sit with you and that will listen to you and that will just be there for you as well. There's a lot of things like that connection card. There's a lot to say about the connections we keep right now. So if you're keeping connections with people who you've got to walk on eggshells with, that you've always got to hesitate being your true, authentic self with, they're not your people. And you are being asked to clean that up in a healthy way. So devote your time and energy to those things that float your boat. We've got a psychic insight. So all my fellow psychics out there, you're going to love the videos that I have planned coming up for you. I'm going to help you learn how to trust what is your psychic and your intuition as opposed to just your fears. But call upon Odin, your third eye is open, see the truth for what it is and follow your intuition. So I do hope to help all my fellow psychics and empaths and intuitives and seers, all of you wonderful folks. And then we got Isis, which is magic manifesting. If you go and check out last week's or one of the last videos I did, these same cards came out, I'm pretty sure. Your dreams, visions, and goals are becoming your reality, so stay focused. So from this moment forth, you guys be very, very careful of what you're focused on. Are you focused on what's not going right? Everything that's gone pear-shaped in the past, what everyone else is doing, what everyone else is telling you to do? Are you doing that? Or are you taking time back to self, having positive communications with people, teaching others through the clarity of your own example, treating your life like it's one big holiday, knowing that your wish is granted, that a win-win outcome is forecast, that a new start is coming. You need to remember and visualize what home feels like to you. We are coming out of a time of deep healing and reflection. So some of you are going to drop the masks, or you're being asked to. Hidden truths are going to come to light. Make sure that if you do receive it or give it, that you do it through positive communication. Confidence is going to be the key to your success. And, you know, at the end of the day, especially over the coming weeks, it's really important that you show the world the real you and seek inner peace with that and disregard if anyone doesn't like you for who you are, then they're just not your people. They're not your people. And that's okay. There's plenty more out there. There's plenty more jobs out there. There's plenty more abundance out there. You know, there's plenty other things out there. Don't take your losses at the moment as a sign of your worth. You're worth so much more. All right? All right, I hope that made sense, my loves. Have a great week. I have some exciting things coming up, so make sure you subscribe, like, share over Facebook, especially on Buy Me a Coffee, because that's where my new content is going, but or on here and on this community section. So yeah, if you want to book a reading, get in contact with me in any particular type of way. All the links are down below, you guys, and I hope you have the most amazing week ever. All right, so much love to you. Bye.